Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. So it's very, very early morning here. So I hope that we won't have too much noise coming from the outside. Maybe we will have the trash going by, but this is what there is supposed to be and not more, because it's like 6:30 in the morning. So let's see what are the messages that we are getting. Just a reminder here, it is that it is a collective read, so it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't take on a story that is not yours to carry, right? And if I'm talking about masculine or feminine, I'm not especially talking about the gender. I'm talking from where somebody is operating. So also apply it to your story. What else? It might be past, present, or future. So we have bad karma in reverse here. Same shit, different day in reverse. Ego in the upright. I will put those cards up. So we have more space. Ego in the upright. Creeping in the upright. And into you in the reverse. Okay. So looking at those cards, what comes to me immediately, it is that you get out of a situation with somebody who was very ego driven. We might be talking about the narcissist here. I'm saying this because I'm seeing the creeping card, so this is typical of narcissists. They will just leave without giving you any closure, thinking that you will come back, that you will be desperate, that because you are not getting the answers, you will be stuck in a mental prison. It's part of the manipulation of the narcissist, right? And so they are stalking, they are hacking, they are doing everything in their power in order to get into your business and keep you stuck, because they think that you don't deserve to survive them. It's either you are with them and take on the abuse, or you have no right to live, to be happy, everything. We might be talking about family here. It doesn't have to be a relationship, a romantic relationship especially. And I kind of feel that you kind of closed a kind of karmic debt maybe, or that you did the right thing by taking distance, because we have this bad karma in reverse, which means that you have liberated yourself from some bad karma, maybe that was attached with being in the environment of this person who was keeping you down, who was maybe talking shit about you, and you understood that nothing would change here. So you decided maybe to take distance of this connection. I love that. Let's see what else should we know here. Let's see if there's something else that we are getting. So that there are some cards that are not fake accounts. Yeah, it's exactly what I said about this creeping. And it's interesting because we have some more information here about those fake accounts. They are making fake accounts, yes, of course, in order to creep on you, right? But they are also doing it in order to dig some dirt on you. Smear campaigns. This is also something that narcissists are doing. The reason why they are doing that, it is because first of all, they cannot stand the idea that you would be happy without them. Let's start here. Second, they are very jealous, so they don't want people to like you, so they will talk shit about you. And also because they are afraid that you will reveal who they are behind their mask. And so they need people to think that you are crazy, you are mentally unstable, that you are hallucinating. So if you are talking, nobody will believe you. Here with this dirt digging in reverse, I think that you know something about this person that makes them very uncomfortable and they would like to be able to blackmail you. It is in reverse, so it means that they cannot find anything in order to blackmail you. But they are trying. They are trying to find something, right? Let's see. With this into you in reverse, I kind of feel that you are done and over with this person. You don't want to deal with them anymore. You feel much better, and maybe your luck has turned since you have released of this connection. Yeah, listen, they are holding a grudge. They cannot let you go. They are very, very, very angry. They want you to be bankrupt. They might be trying to get into your bank account. They might send you emails in order to try to get your information. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to the emails that you are answering. Always check the address itself of the email. And it's better not to answer to an email if you truly owe someone money in a way or another. Trust and believe that they will find a way to find you. So pay very close attention to the links that you are clicking on in your messages and also in your email, because this person might be trying to get to your money. Hooked. Yeah, they cannot release. They cannot release. They need you to be hooked on them, and you are not. And they are going crazy about it. Fishing for comments. We are still in the same vein of trying to dig dirt on you. They might be trying to destroy your confidence in your work, maybe, by trying to make you say something that they will be able to expose, showing that you are not a professional. You know, they are trying to create some kind of reactive abuse. Have you react in a way that they can blame you? Yeah, they are not growing, they are not reflecting, they are not healing, they are desperately trying to destroy you. Their energy is totally focused on you. Totally focused on you. They're upset. They cannot believe that you have released them. They cannot believe it. It's a catastrophe for them. Look what we have here. Yeah, they are watching you. They are obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you. Okay. Let's take a little bit more information here about those cards. Bad karma. What's going on here with this bad karma? Taurus. Your value might have come up since you have distance from them. When I'm talking about value, it's first of all the quality of your life. It might be your self-confidence. It might also be in your work that you see more abundance. You might feel much more stable, much more focused on your life, on your work. You kind of got out of this survival mode since you took distance. Same shit, different day. We have Cancer. Yeah, we might be talking here about your home. So it might be an ex, it might be a spouse, we might be talking about a mother even, with this Cancer energy. They didn't nurture you, they were not loyal to you, not supportive, not compassionate, not empathetic. So I think that you understood that it would never come. It would never come. So you simply, you took distance. They might have also been moody, very fake, very pessimistic, uh, self-pitying, loving drama, loving to call you to tell you about some kind of bad news. You might have felt all the time that you had to answer if they were calling because there might have been something, that they desperately need of you, but you couldn't count on them for anything. Ego, Jupiter, yeah, they have a huge, huge, huge ego. Everything is about their ego. They are totally disconnected from their heart space. Creeping, what should we know here about the creeping? They cannot focus on their own life. All they are doing here is trying to feel connected to you through creeping. So, you might be separated from this person since years. Their whole attention is on you. They are still in a virtual relationship with you. And if we are talking about a romantic relationship, we are talking here about someone that might be in another relationship. Maybe they jumped into another relationship 2 days after it was over. Maybe they were already in another relationship while you were in this relationship. No matter what, no matter if it's a romantic relationship or if it's a friend, family, somebody with who you didn't have a romantic relationship, but they would have wanted to have one, doesn't matter. We are here with someone who also they cannot focus on their life. They are obsessed by your energy. All they are doing every time that they have a moment for themselves, they are creeping. So it might be on social media. Sadly enough, it might also be that they put a camera somewhere. If it's the case, there are tricks in order to know if you have a camera. I invite you to go to YouTube and search for it. I saw a video yesterday about that. Yeah, you hurt their ego very deeply the moment that you decided that you are done with this connection. They are very childish. They are emotionally immature, very dramatic, very selfish, very judgmental, possessive. Their ego was very much hurt. With this Leo here, related to the sun energy, I kind of feel that their life is going to the drains. This is how we say that. Since you left, there is no sun, no happiness in your life. It's not that there was truly before, because we are talking here about someone who is very dark, but they could put it all on you. And now that they cannot put it on you, they are still putting it on you, but now there is not even, their ego is not fed by your presence, by you trying to uplift them. They don't have none of this, right? So now, all they are left with is their resentment, their anger. So, wait, I will shuffle first, and then we will see what's the tarot is telling us here. Truly feels that you got away, you distance yourself from a narcissistic relationship. I cannot see anything else here. It might also be a boss. It might be anyone. It might be anyone. Maybe we will get a little bit more information here. about who exactly this is, but I guess that you know who this is. Yeah, you are happy, you are victorious since you left this relationship. Everything is going much better for you. You might be socially in a better place also. It doesn't mean especially that you have more friends, but because you got out of this survival mode, this nervous system that was always active in a bad way, right? Being in survival mode, being always fearful, being always in alert, you are much more peaceful, and people can see that. People can see that. Okay, we have the light here. Since you have taken distance of this connection, you have awakenings. Here and there, suddenly, you realize something that before you couldn't see because you were so much in this survival mode, so much in alert. All your nervous system, all your energy was trying to survive. Maybe you were lost in overthinking, in questioning yourself. But since you took this distance, you might get flashbacks, and you might get, and in those flashbacks, they are not just flashbacks coming to you for no reason, they are coming to you because you are able now to see things that before you were not able to see. Tell me more, please. Yeah, the world. I have to put it here because she's undressed. And the cycle is totally over for you. The cycle is totally over. But for them it might not be. Yeah, this person betrayed you, they broke your heart. Now they are heartbroken. I don't think that they are heartbroken. See that here this heart is what is going through. This heart are swords. When we are with the swords, we are talking about the intellect. It is the thoughts. So yeah, it might be very heavy on their thoughts, the fact that you left, and that you might see very, very clearly who they are and what they do. Yeah, they are exhausted. They are exhausted, and they exhausted you mentally, emotionally. They totally exhausted you. You knew that staying there was like giving away your life. They were draining you, energy vampires. Yeah, they are blocked. Look how interesting, because you are moving forward on your horse and they are on their chariot with the horses, but the horses, they don't want to move forward. They refuse to move forward. They are blocking this person. They are dealing now alone with their karma. Let's see. Same day, different sheet. Maybe we will get information about who we are talking about with this Cancer energy. Can you please tell me more about same sheet, different day and the Cancer? What do we have here? The Three of Wands. This person had a plan. It didn't work. They cannot even defend themselves. They cannot defend themselves. They couldn't convince you anymore. They couldn't force you to stay. I think that you started to realize that everything that they said was talking shit. We might be talking about family here. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, a very toxic family. Very toxic, very abusive. As said with the Cancer, we might be talking about a mother or a mother figure. It can also be a mother figure, it can be a stepmother. Let's see. What else should we know here? Interesting. I was thinking, like, is their reputation tarnished because you left? And the card that came out was you left. So yes, the fact that you left is illuminating something about them. I also asked that because there was this card here of the Five of Swords saying that they cannot defend themselves. And until now, I didn't see that they needed to defend themselves especially. So, as said, we are talking here about people with a narcissistic personality. They need to have control over you. So when they are losing control, they are starting a smear campaign. Well, before you are leaving the connection, as soon as they feel that you start to rebel, when you don't rebel, you are just asking questions. But this is the moment usually when they are starting their smear campaign, because they already kind of know that you might be in self-questioning, in questioning, that you might ask for some kind of advice. So very, very, very much before you even know it, they already talk shit about you. And so here, the fact that you took distance is impacting their image in society, their reputation, even maybe their money, because people can see that you are in a very, very good place, very stable place with yourself. You are confident, you are independent emotionally. They might have said the opposite. Yeah, they might have said that you were unable to take care of your own life, that you desperately needed them, that you were a problem, all of those things. And in fact, the reality is quite the opposite. They needed you. They were very arrogant also when they were talking about you, very entitled, truly painting you in a very, very weak light. You might have felt it with people when you were talking with people that they know. They might have said things that you were wondering, like, where is this coming from? In fact, it was coming from what this person was saying about you. You know, they might have talked to you as if you were very weak, or if you had some kind of problem that you don't have. Like weird vibes, you know? Like truly, where is this coming from? Ego. Let's see what's going with this ego and Jupiter, their huge ego. The smear campaign card. Exactly what I said about you. They couldn't stand the fact that you could reveal who they truly are. So they talk shit about you. They try to confuse people about who you are and your identity. They were trying to block your opportunities in life, block your money, block your work, destroy your reputation. This is what they were trying to do here. Keeping you always in a mindset where you are exhausted of needing to try to balance your finances. You might have felt that regarding your finances, you didn't truly understand why you were putting so much work, and that at the end of the day, things were not rolling however they were supposed to. It was because the person that we are talking about were destroying you behind your back. For example, if you had clients, they would go to those clients and tell them that you said something horrible about them, for example. And so those clients wouldn't want to work with you anymore. And so you don't understand, the work went well, everything was good. Why those clients are not coming back? This is the reason why. And we might be talking about someone here that you trusted. We are talking about family here. So they might have truly be in your business. Not to say that even if you started to put some kind of protection and protect your privacy, because you might have felt that things were weird, they were creeping. So one thing or not, they had information about you, especially about your work. They might have sent emails to your clients that you don't know nothing about, talking shit, saying that you were talking shit, all those kind of things. What should we know here? Yeah, you have a new beginning, and this is what they were trying to avoid for you to have. And they wanted to keep you in this survival mode. This is what they wanted. For you never to feel stable, to never be able to have this new beginning. Tell me more here, please, about this huge ego. But you move forward. We have the Chariot in the upright now. You moved forward. You are much stronger than what they expected. They expected you to stay stuck, but in fact you might have prepared your new beginning since a long time, and you didn't allow them to block you, which they absolutely tried to do in every way possible. And they wanted you to be totally closed off. So the smear campaign that they did, people wouldn't realize that in fact they were lying, because if you were closed off, people wouldn't have access to you and they wouldn't be able to know the truth. But at the end of the day, you are not closed off. They wanted you to miss opportunities. You are not missing opportunities now, that you distance yourself. You are not dealing with them anymore. You might have felt during a certain time that you needed to protect yourself. They wanted you to feel truly fearful, that you needed to truly protect yourself, put very strong boundaries, not knowing when people were approaching you, why they were approaching you for. And so you preferred to take distance. But somehow you took yourself out of this situation in a way or another. You found a way to have your new beginning, no matter what. Let's see about creeping and conjunction. They are truly trying to get some kind of access to you. There is someone that you might be talking to online that you might not know, and it can be them. Because for sure they have made a lot of fake accounts in order to creep on you. Yeah, but you know what? Every time that they are trying to make a fake account, I think that you see it, you know it, and you block it. Whatever they invested in, it doesn't giving them the fruits that they were expecting. Yeah, you are not answering to them. You are simply not answering to them. You might have found a way to truly protect yourself of this. You might be aware that this is what they are doing, trying to do. What is this Ace of Wands? Does it talk about information that is exposing them? We have the Judgment card that came out here. There is some kind of proof of something that they did about this creeping. Tell me more here, please. What should we know about this Judgment? Oh, they are very burdened here. There is some kind of something, some information that came out here about how they were trying to destroy you and lead people a very ugly way about you in order to have people reject you. There is here some information coming out. We already saw that they cannot defend themselves. So they cannot defend themselves also because there is some kind of information about what they did to you. And they are very, very burdened now. This might also be the reason why they are creeping so much, trying truly to find a way to control the situation, try to prove that you are not who you pretend to be. Yeah, people are taking distance of them. They might also have said that you were in a third party, that you were promiscuous. There is a lot of gossip here also. And people are not celebrating with them anymore because they know something. There is some kind of information here that came out about what they did to you. Yeah, they are undressed, so this is how I have to show it to you. I'm sorry. Can I show it better? No, I can't. Yeah, they are very burdened. People might truly not want to deal with them anymore, understanding exactly what's... Maybe they didn't understand everything that this person did to you. Maybe they don't know about the stalking, the creeping, the catfishing. They might not know that, but they know enough for not wanting to deal with this person. What do those people know exactly? Can you please give me a little bit more information here about what they know? What they know, it's about you. They know that you are very serious in your work, that you invest in whatever you do, work, people, money. You are very responsible with everything that you do. What else? What else do they know? Yeah, that this person tried to burden you in every way possible. Tell me more, please. They know also that you are very stable. So mainly what they know, it's the lies. This is what they know. They know that the way that this person has painted you, it's a lie. They know why you took distance of this person, why you closed the cycle. They understand now why. They also see that you are very abundant since you took distance. Yeah, I think that it's the lies that truly... Yeah, this exposes the truth. What exposes the truth is that people are observing you. And what they see it is that you are very dedicated to everything that you do. So it can be your work, but it can be everything. They see your character through what they can see of you. They see that you have been burdened a lot. They see what this person did to you. They understand now what's going on. They see that you are very stable and very abundant. Especially since you have closed this cycle. So they truly understand the truth here. They understand that what they heard about you were all lies. It was a smear campaign. This is what they understand. So let's see into you in reverse. What should we know here? Into you in reverse. And they are getting very bad karma for all the lies and manipulations. Look, yeah, their life is going in shambles. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, dealing with the consequences of their actions. What goes around comes around. Lies, manipulations, bitterness, resentful, cold, lying. This is a horrible person. Horrible person, very cold, very bitter, very resentful, very angry, saying horrible things, lying all the time, manipulating. Terrible person here. They lost their happily ever after. It's over. They might have had it if they would have done the right things, acted the right way, be respectful. But they are not. We are dealing here with somebody who is in this victim's mentality, maybe, blaming everyone about everything and making up stories. They are making up narratives. All because they couldn't stand to see you happy. They couldn't stand to see you happy. Now, everything that they did towards you, they are paying the price for that. Yeah, their secrets are revealed. Whatever they did in the dark, the confusion that they created, the lies, the illusions, everything is cleared out. They have to defend themselves. They have to defend themselves. People understand that you needed truly to heal of what happened to you. And you didn't just need to heal, but what they also saw, it is that you have a huge heart. You are a Queen of Cups. Loving, caring, patient, understanding, empathetic. Very giving. And those people abused your good heart. This is what they did. They abused your good heart. They were building their own plans on your good heart. Trying actively to destroy your healing. Trying to keep you in reactive abuse all the time. So you wouldn't get clarity about what was going on, and maybe what was going on since your childhood, that they have always been very, very unfair to you because they didn't want you to be able to have your own life, to manifest, to be in your whole power. You might have beautiful abilities. You might be very, very capable. You might also be a psychic, getting messages straight from the divine. They didn't want you to be independent. They truly wanted to destroy your faith. I have to hide this beautiful lady here. We are with the star in reverse. They didn't want you to follow your destiny. Maybe they knew that you are a believer and they wanted to destroy it, but you detach yourself totally from this toxicity. You detach yourself from this toxicity. You might not have had all the answers when you detach yourself, but what you knew for sure, it is that you are dealing with somebody very jealous, very mean, very bitter, somebody that would do everything in order to destroy you. And yes, we might be talking about a mother. I'm very sorry, but it happens more than we think, that a mother is jealous or is resentful towards their child for absolutely no reason. Very often when it's a mother, we are talking about a daughter, and so they are taking another child against this child. It might be for many reasons. It might be because it's a very happy soul, a very empathetic soul, very loving soul. It might be because they look like the father and they don't like it. It might be because something happened during the time when they were pregnant. Maybe they wanted to be pregnant in order to keep their husband, and somehow they didn't get what they wanted. But we are talking about a narcissist here, or somebody who is acting in a very narcissistic way because they have a narcissistic wound that they never healed. So this is the reality here. It might be a sister also. It doesn't have to be a mother. Kind of looks like a feminine figure, but as said, it doesn't have to be, right? A man can also act from their feminine energy. We both have both energies inside ourselves, and ideally it is balanced and we use both of them all the time. But yeah. So listen, you did right. They are still trying to find ways to somehow control you. They are obsessed by you. This is why you might feel their energy. This is why they are coming up in those readings. But things are shifting. Whatever they were obsessively doing, they are still doing. They don't release, but it doesn't carry the same weight because people can see now the reality, what was truly going on here. And if we are talking about family and we are talking about a mother, imagine what people think about them. We saw the Ten of Pentacles in reverse talking about the loss of your legacy, of your reputation in the community. They are still lying, manipulating, trying to destroy whatever they can, but they are exposed. They are exposed and things are just going to go from bad to worse. They are in this karmic lesson now. They don't want to learn their lessons. They have no other choice because they are stopped. They won't be able to do anything anymore, even though they are still trying, right? They are still trying. They have to put their anger, their resentment, their bitterness somewhere, right? So, listen, I hope that it was helpful. If you were new here, I hope that you stayed until the end because you felt welcome here. And if it's the case, I remind you that you have the option to subscribe to the channel if you want to know the next time that I open my space to you. I wish all of you a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this, sending towards you peaceful and loving vibes until very, very soon. Bye.